Hi, this is Belinda, the Aussie Stitcher, returning a bit early. I said I was going to do monthly updates, but because of the Crazy 7 and I got a bit of a haul, which is a bit unusual as I'm trying not to buy stuff. And my next video I plan to show my whips and finishes and a couple of other whips that I've forgot that I had started. And one I forgot that I had started, one is just kept in a different place and I keep forgetting to add it to all my others so that it actually gets stitched on. So I'll show you that next time. And where we are in the country, the internet is not that great shot, so uploading takes forever. That 30-minute video literally was 2.5 hours to upload, so I'm trying not to go too high so that the uploading process isn't as bad. Oh, itchy nose. That's my train of thought. My daughter just walked in a door and she's like, shh. Sophie will be showing her whip today, and my other girls will be coming in for hello. So I will show you my Crazy 7, my haul, and then Sophie will come in and show her progress, and then I'll get the other two. They had to be banished from the room because they just could not keep quiet without crinkling or talking or humming, because apparently humming isn't making any sounds. So I'll have to stop the movie video, go and get them and come back. Okay, so I did the Crazy 7 and that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this far much more than I did in the January one. I found the January one, it wasn't a very good time to start whips. We were very busy. So I didn't get a lot of progress. Like some of the ones from my last video you would have seen, I only had like 10 stitches in it. That irritated me. So once I got the correct-ish date, so I was going to start earlier in July, like I had planned it, I went through and, found the middle, did everything, so when the Crazy 7 started, I could just stitch, so I could actually get a reasonable amount of progress on it. And I realised just in time that I was like a week early, so I was like, oh well, I'm really super duper early. And then I went and started and found out that I started a day late because Facebook had changed the dates a bit on the group, and you would think being admin on Cross Stitch and Discuss I would actually be more aware of the date, but so it was a bit of a, one of those things, but yeah, so I eventually got started. I'm going to show you these in no particular order. It's just the first to grab and easiest to show. So the first one I'm going to show you is my Mill Hill kits, which I forgot to show in the last video. It's not a movie. So this is I Love Coffee, and I chose to start 2 Mill Hill kits for a number of reasons, but the main one is so that I get used to beading. Like I've never beaded before. I've got a ton of projects that need beads. So I thought this would be a good learning curve on how to bead. And this was my start. And I did that in literally 30 minutes, really quick. And I bobbinated the cotton that came with it because that was just the easiest for me. So it wasn't going to tangle up, and I roughly knew which colour was where. My second one out of the Mill Hill kits is the Celtic Santa, and my husband is from Scotland. He's from up in the Aberdeenshire area. So when I saw this, I just like, oh, gotta have it, gotta put it on a Christmas tree. And this is my start. This one was a little bit more, because this was the first one I did out of the mill hook killed, so it was a little bit more used getting to the holes being bigger, using 3 thread, and just the general use of doing a mill hook kid. And again, I bobbinated the threads. One of my starts was Gold Dimensions, the fairy tale, to complete my series of them. And this is my start. Beautiful. It's on 18 count Ada with what came to it. While we're on the subject of telling fabrics, I have made the decision after talking to a couple of people that I won't tell you where all my needle minders come from, because I don't know, it's a bit advertising-ish. I will tell you the fabric, because for me, I like looking at people's fabric and knowing where they got it from. But I will do is put the links of where I get my needle minders down. I get them from 2 places. One's Uniquely Needle Minder. It's an Australian-based one. She's from the Northern Territory. And the other one is Nifty Nanny Needles, which is in the USA. So really, you can see needles places sell a lot the same thing. So I'll just put the links down and you can go and have a look yourself. And while you're browsing, you might buy a couple. You never know. So my next start was The Snow Queen by Mirabella. And I had a ton of fun working on this. Out of all the widths, this was the hardest to put down. I got to use silk thread for the first time. Now this is done on 32 count Belfast Frost, hand dyed from a company in the UK. I cannot pronounce the name correctly, so I'll just put a link at the bottom. And that was my start. And just in here was the silk threads. And I can now see why everyone raves about silk threads. They work so beautifully and they felt nice and they went through the fabric so beautifully. Loved it. Next start is Stargazer. And I'm doing her on very dark fabric. Dark Moon, Blue Moon, sorry, Blue Moon on 28 opal count. And I got this from Colour Cascades. That's my start. And again, I really enjoyed it. I was a bit unsure on the dark fabric, but I wanted to be night because, you know, stargazer, I need to look at stars. So that's what I'm really sorry for me having the noise of putting things away and putting. If I don't do it now, it's just going to end up like a mess. Okay. Next start is Earth Goddess by Joan Elliott. And I have to say, when I started this, I probably started at the wrong timing. Her top is the middle and it's browns, and I just changed my son's nappy and then I started this and I'm like, not my favourite colour in the universe. But we got it done. And this is done on 32 Belfast Opal, Antique Rose by Angel Wings and Mermaid Tails in the USA. So that is my start. But yeah, it was very, I actually had to walk away from it after doing the first couple of stitches, just because I was like, no, you can't stitch that in that colour. After just changing a nappy, you need to go and do something else first. And my last start was Enchanted Aurora by Joan Elliott. And I just love, 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 love this one. This was one of the ones that I didn't get as much progress done, because we started this on a sports day, or we're leading up to a sports day. Sports day. So this is my start. And this is done on 32 count Belfast Opal. It doesn't have a name, and it's from Angel Wings and Mermaid Tails. Oh, helps if I show it the right way around. There we go. Oops. And that was my 7 starts in 7 days. I had a lot more fun this time around than last time. I don't feel as burnt out or disappointed that I didn't get enough done. It worked in really well as well, because the kids went back to school after the school holidays, so it was a lot more enjoyable haul. As I said, I don't normally have a lot of haul. I am trying to cut back on a lot of buying. Basically got everything that I need to do a lot of stuff, but I wanted a couple of things. Just for Christmas presents, birthday presents for my girls that are coming up. They've already seen it, so it's no surprise. Be surprised when Mum finishes it, but that's about it. Now, I did go on eBay, which I don't normally do, and I managed to pick up a couple of bargains. Well, I think they're bargains from the Australia eBay, and one of them is the Flora Fairy. And I think she's number 7 in the Mirabilia collection. But I like her. I don't like this. I think it takes it away from her. But I like the actual picture. And I also got, from a different person, the Crystal Symphony, and I think this one's 94, and it also came with the recommended fabric, which is 32 count Stony Point linen by Witchet Imports. Hopefully I pronounced that right. And my biggest bargain was this book. And this was $1. I don't think me personally would do any of these, but I think Sophie might, one of the girls might, or I know someone who is into dolphins, and I think they would do it. Then I did an order from 123 Stitch in America, and if you're in Australia and you're doing 123 order, you need to make the postage count because it's quite expensive to send. So I went to order one thing, and then I ended up ordering a couple of things to up into the limit where I was going into the next postage, next level of postage, to make it really worthwhile. So the first one I got was the Lizzie Kate Promise Me. And promise me you'll always remember you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. I think I'll end up photocopying the pattern because I like to mark off my patterns, so that I can do this one each for all the kids. This is the other one I got. Another Lizzie Kate. Accept differences, be kind, count your blessings, dream express thanks, forgive, give freely, harm no one, inspire hope, judge not, keep confidence, love, truly master something, nurture friendships, open your heart, play quiet fears, reciprocate, scatter joy, treasure family, understand, value truth, waste nothing, exercise, yearn for peace, and zealously support a worthy cause. And I got all the threads with it, so it comes with, I'm not going to show the classic colour works. Beautiful colours, mostly like there don't seem to be a lot of variation, so you know, you can always do them in the DMC. I don't think it would make a big difference. Now these ones are already in my little bags because I want to start them. I want them to be done either for Christmas or the girl's birthday. It'll probably end up being a present for the girl's birthday. Sophie's is in the week after Christmas and before the New Year, so I might start hers first. They're actually not that big. I really thought they would be more complicated, but I've got the Nora Colbert Fairy letters, and this one is M for Michaela. And it came with, all the colours were colour classic works. We got Deep Fennel, Desert Miss Quiet, Vintage Violet, Lemon Lime. Some of these actually have a lot more colour variation, so that will be cool. Evie's Leaves, Cousin Conion Woods, sorry for the bad pronunciation. Lateria, another lettuce leaf. Another lettuce leaf? No. Another green. Cloud, which is basically a white colour. Smoke. Hickory sticks. Couple peach. And old blue jeans. And these come with also a Chromatic, which is 3514. That's pretty. And the beads 00525, 02026. And 18828. So that's Michaela's. You're being noisy? You're not. This is the S for Sophie. And her colours are the Bing Cherry, and that one, there is some that have such a colour variation, and others you can't see it. Heatherly, Finley Gold, another Hickory Sticks, another Lateria, I'll show them ones, Argyle Socks, do like this one. Jelly roll, because it just makes me laugh. Ye Old Gold. The Cobble Peach, another Smoke, another Vintage Violet, Cloud. And this one's another pretty one. Hydrangea. I'm really sorry for the butchering of names. And her beads are, the Chromatic is the same. And then her beads are 02011, 00252. And she's got some crystal treasures, 13062. And last of all, I got Ionas. Just quickly, so I'm not going to say all the colours that we've just done. I don't know if she's got any that are different. No. Just a quick look. No, hers is all the same, so there's no point re-showing you them. And her beads are 02008, 18828, 03059.
Go.
I'm Sophie and I'm 10 years old and I've been cross-stitching a screw from Crazy Stitching Cross Stitcher 207. And I've been enjoying cross-stitching this, so I'll show you my progress. So this is my screw, you can see it. And with my cross-stitching progress, I entered a competition and I won some Floss scissors. Sorry about my pronunciation. And this is my mum. I'm going to show you stuff.
And these are my other girls. This is Iona. And Iona needs to wear glasses. And her favourite colour is...
Purple and pink.
Don't, Sophie. That's not
Purple and pink and white.
nice. Okay. And this is Michaela. And her favourite colour is...
Purple
Purple. I thought it was pink.
is for girls.
Alright, so, yeah, well, we'll see you in roughly in the first week of August with my whip updates, with my starts that or whips that I hadn't shown you before, and finishes. I've got a couple of finishes hanging around, so we'll show them there. So, no worries, say bye.
I didn't get to...
Go.
I'm Sophie and I'm 10 years old and I've been cross-stitching a screw from Crazy Stitching Cross Stitcher 207. And I've been enjoying cross-stitching this, so I'll show you my progress. So this is my screw, you can see it. And with my cross-stitching progress, I entered a competition and I won some Floss scissors. Sorry about my pronunciation. And this is my mum. I'm going to show you stuff.
And these are my other girls. This is Iona. And Iona needs to wear glasses. And her favourite colour is...
Purple and pink.
Don't, Sophie. That's not
Purple and pink and white.
nice. Okay. And this is Michaela. And her favourite colour is...
Purple
Purple. I thought it was pink.
is for girls.
All right. So, yeah. Well, we'll see you in roughly in the first week of August with my whip updates, with my starts or whips that I hadn't shown you before, and finishes. I've got a couple of finishes hanging around, so we'll show them there. So, no worries. Say bye.
I didn't get to